Welcome to UWA Information Services. This presentation is for new students. It highlights some key information about information services and systems you will need to use to succeed in your course. Information Services provides 6 subject libraries on campus, a large collection of print and online resources for all subject areas, and also all the IT and other infrastructure you will need to get access to. We're going to take you on a quick journey through our services. This is an overview of all the topics we will briefly cover. Campus Card is like your campus ID. You'll need it for borrowing books, copying and printing, and to sit exams. Your FEME login is your online ID and login for many UWA systems, including your UWA student email account, LMS, and course materials online. We'll explain what these systems are later in the presentation. You'll notice you've been automatically enrolled in a number of compulsory units in the LMS. Academic Conduct Essentials, ACE 1000, helps you ensure you're referencing your work correctly and to avoid plagiarism. Communication and research skills provide tips on researching, writing, or presenting oral assignments and working in a team on assignments. And Indigenous Studies Essentials, ICE 1000, helps everyone contribute to a shared and inclusive learning space. These units are helpful when you do assignments, so make sure you do them early and don't leave them until the last minute. The LMS is the university's online learning environment. This is where you will find information about your units and tutorials, and lecturers may set assignments and give tutorial information through the LMS. You can log into the LMS using your FEME password. Most but not all unit coordinators choose to use the LMS, so if you don't see an LMS unit, the first person you should talk to is your lecturer or your tutor. The LCS, or Lecture Capture System, is how the university's recorded lectures are made available online. You can access the LCS through the LMS if they are available. You will find them in a box at the bottom right of the screen as shown. Remember that not all lectures are recorded, so if you can't see the lecture in your LMS, you will need to contact your lecturer. Course Materials Online is where you can access essential readings suggested by your lecturer. Your lecturer might place suggested books, book chapters, and journal articles in a CMO list. You can see here the top few entries in a CMO list with links to textbooks and to journal articles. Full text of readings is there sometimes, otherwise there'll be a link to the catalogue. Sometimes, not always, past exam papers for the unit may also be available. You would have signed up for Wi-Fi and internet access during the enrolment process. The campus-wide Wi-Fi network is called Unify, and you can connect a maximum of 2 devices at a time to the network. Guides are available on the IS website on connecting different devices. If you need help, ask at a subject library information desk. There are 6 subject libraries: Read, Arts and Business Library, Education, Fine Arts and Architecture Library, Law Library, Medical and Dental Library, the Music Library, and the Science Library. You can look up the opening hours on the IS homepage. The Read Library usually offers an extended opening hours during semester. There are a variety of different study spaces available in the subject libraries. We have a collaborative area where you can talk and work on group projects with other students, as well as quiet and even silent zones for when you really need to focus. Bookable group study rooms are also available, and most of these have electronic whiteboards and large flat screens. These can be booked online. PCs in the subject libraries are loaded with all the usual office software, and there are plenty of spaces with easy access to power and data for laptops. Use OneSearch to search for books, ebooks, journal articles and more from our collection. As you'll often get too many results, just like Google, it's often a good idea to refine your results, which you can do on the left-hand side as shown. Check out the OneSearch guide to learn how to make the most of the OneSearch functions available. Undergraduates can borrow 30 items from the collection for a period of 6 weeks. Textbooks and other required readings for units are also placed in high demand collection. Items on high demand are available for loan for 3 hours at a time or overnight. You also have access to a large number of ebooks which can be accessed via OneSearch. You can renew books online or by phoning your subject library. Log into My Library Loans on the IS homepage to see where your books are due back and to avoid fines for overdue items. We've created a series of subject guides to help you get the best information for your assignments and to explain referencing. You can access the guides from the Information Services homepage. You can see just a few of our guides are here. Our referencing guides show you how to reference your work correctly with lots of examples to assist you. Check with your lecturer as to which referencing style you should be using. There are over 100 student printers across campus, and you can print from any student computer to any printer. Use your campus card to pay for photocopying and printing, and add printing credit in a subject library or online using your credit card. Scanning is also available and can be emailed to yourself or saved to your network storage. Every student has a 2 GB of space on the network. You're provided with a university email account and an address in the form of your student number for your email. All correspondence with UWA must be via this account. Keep your eye out for emails about book recalls, as this is the way your subject library contacts you. If you have any questions about these systems or services, there are a number of places you can go for help. There is the IS website, www.is.uwa.edu.au, or Ask UWA has a number of frequently asked questions, and if you can't find your question, you can submit one. Access Ask UWA from the IS website, or pop into one of the UWA subject libraries and ask the staff on the information desks. We would also suggest following information services on Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date about new services, EndNote classes, and much more.